Hello and welcome back to another video on the Tripsichore sun salutes, how I practice, teach, perform, and demonstrate them. We are now going to look at the ultra. To be more specific, the simple inverted ultra. This is what I would call the simple ultra. The non-inversion version is more the simple. I have two of those videos on this playlist, so go ahead, check them out if you're not quite sure how this sun salute goes, and then come back here and we can go ahead and jump into the inversion. I will link that video here. I think that's where it will go. Okay, so the only difference between the simple, which is the non-inversion ultra, and this simple ultra is that there is an inversion where there was not before. So it's two inversions each side. The first one is in the very beginning, and it comes from a forward-facing triangle. So remember, in the simple, we were you're in your forward bend and you're lifting the leg up and coming down and lifting the leg up and coming down. We are not there. We're going to go ahead and put an inversion in that exact same place. So we're going to start from a forward-facing triangle. My right leg is back, my left leg is forward, and I've exhaled into this position. Let me just go back so I don't go off camera. Now the inhale is going to transfer the weight onto that front foot, which is my left foot. And as a result, my rib cage will pull forward and it will lift my left leg up, or back leg up. Now, just to let you know, this inversion can be done as pinch-up, as handstand, and as headstand. For the simplicity of this video, I'm going to go ahead and do a headstand. That's my best inversion teaching mode. I can't teach that well in handstand or pinch-up because I'm concentrating too hard. So, because I'm going to do handstand, I'll take headstand, I'll take my arms a little bit further forward because I have to bend the elbows down. But if you're doing handstand, usually your hands can stay there and you just take it over. Headstand and pincher, take the arms a little bit further forward. So this is your inhale. The exhale is going to push the hips over the head, and as you do that, you bend that top knee and reach the toe for the head. And at the same time, very simultaneously, if you can, you bend the elbows down and the forearms come onto the mat and the head goes down if you're doing headstand. Head off if pinch up, and your head doesn't come off if you're doing the handstand. Now the exhale continues to take you over all the way into an inverted split with a bent back leg. That is a whole exhale from this forward-facing triangle to this position. The inhale is going to switch your split completely, and you're going to bend your back leg again. The exhale brings it all the way down, so the leg that is now, that was going up is now coming down. Once that leg toe touches, bend the knee, straighten the back leg, push back, and you're in a runner's lunge. And then the rest of the ultra continues on as it did before. So now I will do this again, orientating the other way. Once again, forward-facing triangle. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, inversion split. Inhale, switch the split completely, bending the back knee, and exhale, lower down into the runner's lunge. All right, so that's the first inversion. The second inversion comes about 3/4 of the way through, maybe 5/8, who knows. And it's after you've done your second Vashisthasana Totani half wheel, come through to the short lunge. So let's get into the short lunge and then take it from there. So I'm in a short lunge. I've just inhaled here. Exhale, forward facing triangle. So once again, the inversion is coming from a forward facing triangle. Let me turn it this way for you. Now this inversion, the entry is exactly the same as the previous. The exit is different because we're coming into a child's pose. So the leg variation is going to be slightly different, not too much. Once again, inhale, standing split, just like before. Exhale, bend the top knee, take it over into your inversion split. Now inhale, legs together and straight up and centered. And exhale, bend the knees, pike at the hips, and nice and slowly, gently lower the shins down and push the hips back, and you're in a child's pose. And the rest of it carries on, just like the non-inversion ultra. I will do this facing that way, just so you have another view of that. So here we go. Short lunge, inhale, exhale, forward facing triangle. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, inversion split. Inhale, legs together and centered. Exhale, bend and pike to the child's pose. And the rest of it carries on. All right, let's go ahead, stand this up, and do both sides of the Simple Ultra. Here we go. Together. I don't know why I was singing. Oh my goodness. 2 seconds while I get rid of that phone call. And I am back. Here we go. Prayer, exhale. Right leg back, high arch. Forward facing triangle. Standing split. Inversion split. Switch the split. Exhale, lower down, runner's lunge. Vashisthasana, toe to knee. Exhale, half wheel. Inhale, short lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, plank. And exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, twisting to the left. And inhale, Vashi, toe to knee. Exhaling, half wheel. Inhale, short lunge. Here's the second inversion. Exhale, forward facing triangle. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, inversion split. Inhale, legs together and centered. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, camel. And exhale, deepen. Inhale, right arm. And exhale, twist left. Left arm, inhale. And exhale, forward. Untwist. Stepping forward with the right leg, coming up to a triangle with the hands in prayer. Exhale, forward, face that. Inhale, high arch. And exhale, prayer. Okay, good job. Let's just do the second side together. Breathe it with me. Prayer, exhale. Here we go. Good job. Once again, let me clarify. I'm teaching in headstand. You can practice in headstand, pincha, or handstand. Your choice. The breath is exactly the same. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one.